Oh, fuck. I forgot to. Damn it. All right, whatever. I'll bring it out later. That's okay. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to the Slice of Shonen podcast, number 28. I am your host on the boat, Sailor, who's a little bit unprepared, but at least I'm not late, PD. Gosh. Excuse me for being a good friend and waiting for my co-host, you big joke. But no, in all seriousness, we appreciate you for waiting as always, even with us being a little late here. We also appreciate you if you listen to this after the fact, but you know how we'd appreciate you even more if you like the stream. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. Tell your mom about it, your grandma, your uncle, everybody, everyone you know. And just, I don't know, bring more people to the podcast. Shouts out. But speaking of the podcast, we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. We got 3 chapters in particular. We got Chainsaw Man and One Piece making its grand return, and then MHA. Not in the order we're talking about it in the podcast, but hey, that's the order it came to me in my head. And speaking of my head, let's talk about the voices in my head, aka my co-host. So let me pull up the list. I got the Cookin' Taco. I have the me. Hey, how's it going? I have the Silver. I have the Sky Cadet 13 making his grand return, still with admin privileges. I know the people have been wanting to know. And of course, the Zenith Annie Manga, who of course made this wonderful thumbnail and isn't feeling the best right now. So y'all better make sure y'all wish him good luck, good spirits, all that. Give him your energy so he can spirit bomb the fuck out of this sickness, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, before we get started, fellas, before we dive into the chapters this week.
Like, you made that so much more dramatic. I'm okay.
He's currently on his deathbed. If you don't contribute and
could
don't
go at any minute. Really.
Yeah, literally any minute.
Yeah,
If you don't go to his channel right now and like his video, he might die.
All right, fellas, I'm seeing the light.
You need to go.
Yeah,
go like his video right now. You need to go. You need to go right now. But anyway, as you're doing that, as you're going and liking Xena's video, subscribing to his channel, and telling your mother how much you love him, more than her, arguably, do you have anything you'd like to say to the people before we get started?
I'm more curious about when we got relegated to becoming voices in your head.
Yeah, I remember when I was in your walls.
What do you mean by that?
I have been demoted.
I don't know if being demoted is
not even allowed to exist anymore.
Well, no, you exist in my head, you know? I mean, that means you're closer inside of me now. I feel like that's a promotion.
I don't want to hear that.
What?
Yeah, bad friend. Bad
what
voice.
the fuck? Well, anyway, as I continue to be a W friend, and these people just don't see my vision, let's talk about chapters. First, I figure we may as well start with One Piece. It's making its grand return. So, fellas, how we feeling about it?
I mean, shit, what's there to say? Like a whole like a
Well,
really
a lot
packed
of
chapter.
shit, actually. Yeah. It's a
Much
long
shit happened
chapter.
in the chapter. I guess the best way to go through it is just page by page. Not really page by page, but just
Event by
section.
event.
Yeah, I got the vestiges in my head. You're right, Siva. I do. This is basically the One for All podcast. I'm the user.
Oh, we're worse than crazy. We're fucking references. I don't want to be a reference.
I didn't when I was going through this chapter the first time, I didn't realize how funny it is that Greenbull's just saying the most fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, he's
just
horrible.
blatantly bro, prejudice creates solace. It's
it's like,
don't blame me.
Bro, don't be sad that you're a slave. Embrace it. It's like,
Just
damn, bro.
Incredibly based. He literally said, "You guys have no human rights." Just does not care.
Yeah, he's just like, don't blame me for it. Ash is out of the world. What? I'm just the messenger.
Yeah,
You know,
hey, don't shoot the
can't blame
messenger
me.
type shit. Yeah, listen, bro. I'm just here. I'm just explaining to you how it works. Don't be mad at me. That's just how it is. It be like that.
God damn, this dude's ugly as fuck when he became a tree too. God.
Yeah, right. That nigga transformed into King Bomb, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, this is more of a glow down than anything else.
No cap. But speaking of
So-
real quick, speaking of glow up, I really like this color page. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool color page. I really
And that was awesome.
I really like the color contrast between Blackbeard and Luffy with the black and the
Yes.
white. I
Yeah.
think it looks really good.
I don't know how to tell you this. When I saw the color page for the first time, I was like, why these 4 characters? I completely forgot.
Hey,
Can't
I
even
can
blame you
sort
for
of
that, man.
understand that. Yeah, because like honestly, when we were talking about One Piece when it was leaving for that month, I was like, oh, I'm gonna reread Wano and blah blah. I'm gonna look more into the things and whatever. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 110% honest. I did not touch a single thing One Piece. I wasn't even watching One Piece YouTubers. I just kind of stopped. I kind of, well, except Mr. Morge. I watched Morge, but like everyone else, I just stopped watching. Like Brago, I love Brago. I started watching his videos again. I stopped watching him for like a month. And like, I don't know why. Like I said, I like his
I
videos.
think it's good to take a break from One Piece every once in a while. 'Cause I
Yeah.
definitely do the same thing.
I didn't
It's
like,
all-
I didn't look at shit for One Piece for a solid month. I'm happy
It's a
back,
lot
though.
of shit, and there's a lot of talking heads in the One
Mhm.
Piece community, and it's like sometimes you just gotta take a step back.
Yeah, for sure. But I do want to reread Wano at some point, but that'll probably be when the arc is over and done with, because you pointed this out before, Taco. We're still in Act 3, which is crazy with some of the shit that happens in this chapter.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not going to be like a traditional Kabuki structure where we get an Act 4 and 5. I think it's just going to be 3 acts,
Yeah,
which
that
is
would make
more
the
of a
most
traditional story structure. So but Act 3 is still going technically. Like it hasn't ended yet. We're still in Wano. We're still out here.
Man,
Can't
it
believe
would.
that One Piece has been gentrified.
But we got the confirmation of Greenbull's devil fruit. He has the woods fruit, pure logia, nature itself.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize how strong it was until he pointed out like it's a power on par with the sea. Forgive me, Chad. I'm messing with the sound of the music. Sorry.
it
yeah.
reminds me of like Hashirama. I think that was like the first thing I thought. Not that he uses it like Hashirama in the Slice.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
every
ugly as
plant
fuck.
user, like wood user, is gonna. What do I mean by that? It's
Yeah.
gonna be reminded you of Hashirama.
Yeah, but it has the potential to be a really powerful devil fruit, and I don't mind it being a logia. Like it was one of those things where I was thinking it was going to be a zone, but also I didn't really care that much. what it was
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Once
I wasn't
Katakuri
buying
and
it.
his whole
Wrong.
thing with his devil fruit, I was like, all right, man, fucking whatever. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, just pick whatever devil fruit you want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to
pretty
me
much.
anymore.
These are really
Um,
just suggestions.
True.
Logia, Paramecia, whatever.
No cap.
Yeah.
One of my
This
favorite
is just a
interactions.
small side thing. Just
Go
a
ahead.
small side thing. Ryogoku's a dick.
Yes. He
Yeah.
is he's
Yeah.
a
No,
nefarious
he's
maffucker.
Yeah,
He's
so
Silver, are you
he's
reading
based.
the product? He's base. Discrimination creates solace. That's just true.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
I hear that all the time on
Spittin'.
Twitter, bro. It has to be true.
Silver, do you know how many times you've said that very same thing in chat? More than I can count.
Holy fuck.
Do you know how many times we're like, we need
Well-
the inferior?
Oh
One
my
of my,
god. You are setting our friend up to die. Why are you like this?
One of my favorite interactions I saw on Twitter this week was like, it was someone said something where they're like, man, Yamato hit Greenbull and he didn't even feel that shit. And then they like responded like, he literally says it hurts. And then he was like, yeah, but it didn't do any damage. And then he screenshotted the fucking panel where he literally says, yeah, that's some tough hockey. And, like, and then the dude just never said anything else. And it's like, come on, guys. Like, read.
Niggas don't
Yeah.
read, bro. It's
Like-
like, to quote Kanye West, you know these niggas can't read. I can't
yeah.
take it, bro. I
Like,
can't
Yamato
fucking
didn't
take
knock
it.
him out, but it hurt him, like, clearly. Like,
Yeah.
she hit him with fucking advanced conkers. Like,
That's hurting anybody. Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
like
it's
such a weird
hurting
thing.
anybody, bro. Like, goddamn. One Piece leaks were hype, but now that I read this chapter, it's a bit underwhelming. Oh, wow. Hashirama looks dope, but Greenbull looks ugly when he uses devil fruit. Yeah, that's an ugly bastard right there. That's an ugly
yeah.
ass bastard right there. I will say, I love the idea, or I love that Momo is keeping up Kaido's legacy by getting bodied in his dragon form. Shouts out. I respect that. That's my
that
guy
last
right
breath
there.
was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, my boy got bodied. I will ask because I guess minor spoiler alert, chat. I'm making a Sailor Note short. It's not a video, so I guess a shorts thing. For this chapter, it was quite difficult for me because there was a lot of shit that happened. But I sort of brought up in that thing that Yamato telling Greenbull, like, I'm Kaido's son. I feel like that's setting up for Greenbull to run back and tell the world government about this, which is most likely going to result in her getting a bounty. And I don't see her getting a bounty only to stay in Wano country. So, like, I feel like this is kind of hinting at Yamato potentially joining the crew even more, giving more credence to that train of thought. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that's a reach, or?
I am still going with the idea that that Yamato is going to lead the Beast Pirates, like the remnants of the Beast Pirates. That's been my theory since the chapters ago, and I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not abandoning it.
At this point, I think Yamato's joining the crew. I think Momo's gonna stay behind as the
I refuse.
Yeah.
I think Yamato's gonna join the crew.
On this.
And here's the thing, Xena, you're not gonna like this. I think Tama's gonna be in control of the remnants of the Beast Pirates.
Oh fuck!
She
fuck!
already is.
Oh fuck!
Here's the thing, she already is, but the power wears off after a month. But I think a large number of them are just going to stay with her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a good amount.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Damn.
But yeah,
So
almost-
ultimately, they're going to be a part of Luffy's fleet because Tama's she's
Yeah.
in the final war. She's going to help them with the members of the Beast Pirates she has with her, but it's not. I don't think Yamato's going to be in charge of them.
Here's the thing.
Uh,
I kind of like that idea a lot. I also don't know how ethical it is for Tama
There
to
you
go to
go.
war.
It's One Piece, bro.
Bro,
You already
Tama
know.
pulled up to the last war, bro.
Bro, Greenbull said discrimination creates solace, so that means that's exactly what Oda believes. That's gonna keep up, bro. Read the fucking manga.
Yeah, that's
What the
literally
fuck?
how reading works.
I don't know how that connects. I'm not
You
sure.
only write things you believe. That's how it works.
Mhm,
Damn.
exactly.
Damn.
No, he's saying that because that's the bet. We can't discriminate, which means that there's nothing. You can't discriminate against a soldier just because they're, I don't know, 6.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fine.
Bro,
That's
she
some-
hard. Here's the thing, Tama hard
That's some
carried
big boss
down the war.
logic.
She did quite a lot. Like the fucking getting all the gifters on their side helped.
Mhm.
A lot.
Yeah.
all
Bro.
them fucking fodder characters. You need fodder to fight fodder, and they have the
yeah.
stronger fodder.
Yeah. Bro, I watched fucking Tanya the Evil. These kids be putting in work, bro. I think Tama can get to going respectfully.
I think so,
Oh,
criminal.
I mean,
This section, it's one of those things where I like this section because we get the more of Greenbull's character, and I do think he's interesting because he is. Morge brought this up, so this isn't an original thought. I'm just parroting that dude, but he basically brought up that it's like this is like the most stereotypical cliche version of an admiral we could get, yet that makes him unique because no other admiral is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even Akainu, the only other ones who's like pure justice, truly believes in the world government and everything, Akainu doesn't like the Celestial Dragons. Just full blown. He thinks they're pieces of shit too. But he does so, he puts up with it because he thinks, the Marines, the law, like it's a necessary evil, I guess. Like it's what he has to do to keep peace. Where Greenbull's just straight up like, yeah, this is the way the world is. It's fucked. Fucking get over it.
Didn't
Like,
ask, don't
I
care.
don't
Plus,
care.
you don't
Yeah,
have
like-
any human rights. It's like,
Don't
damn,
bitch
bro.
me about it.
Yeah.
But it does feel kind of fillerish because it's like ultimately we're just waiting till Luffy and all them get involved.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
The
why.
scabbards aren't
I mean,
doing anything.
That's what I was
Even
thinking,
Yamamoto's
bro.
not
When I
doing
saw the
anything.
chapter and I saw the scabbards pull up, I said, "Oh, brother, here we go." Oh, brother.
I mean, bringing that up, I mean, I am kind of hoping that maybe Luffy doesn't get involved in this part because, like, I mean, like at the very last part of that page, we have Momonosuke asking Yamato not to fight. I think I feel like the idea behind that being is that he and the Scabbards need to take care of that himself because, like,
Literally,
yeah,
they can't.
I mean, well, yeah, obviously they can't, but I mean, it's the principle of the matter. Or like,
They'll-
they have Yamato and the other, or Luffy and the others taking care of all their problems that come rolling up because, believe you me, they're going to have plenty of those other problems roll up and they can't do anything. Like, what does that say about them?
I totally get that. And I think that probably is something Momonosuke would think. But the Strats literally have to get involved. Everyone here is gonna die. None of them can be Greenbull.
The only one who
Bro.
stands a chance is Yamato, because she's
Yeah.
the mythical zone with advanced conquerors. She could probably stall Greenbull for a while,
Yeah,
but even then,
she
it's
can.
like she's going to lose eventually.
Yeah.
Mhm. We know what happened to a bunch of other people that had mythical zones against him. They died.
Yeah.
Granted, obviously Yamato's stronger than King and Queen, but like, you know.
She's not gonna
I
do
will
a
say,
whole lot better.
I mean, do you think Momo is gonna get like a moment against this guy? Like, obviously he's not gonna beat him. Let's get this out of the way. But do you think Momo, because he's got Ame no Habakiri now, do you think there's gonna be a moment with that? I think so, personally.
I would like that. It's one of those things where I agree with Silver. It's one of those things where if Oda could write it in a way where it makes sense that the Scabbards could somehow keep Greenbull from entering the Flower Capital, I would like that. 'Cause
Yes,
like Silver
I
said,
agree.
It's going into the theme that like the Wano people handled their own business. This is an
For the
outside
first
force
time in
attacking.
20 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and they propelled, like, they got them out. They didn't have to rely on Luffy and them. I would like that. At this point in time, I don't know how the fuck they're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest guess would be it could be something just as simple as like maybe fucking, I don't know, Akainu calls him on a fucking Dendenmushi and is like, hey, like, I fucking told you not to go there, like, come back. Because Greenbull even said, like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, he said that in the last chapter where he was like, I'm not supposed to be here. Akainu told me not to come, but I came anyway because he's trying to score brownie points. He's trying to be a kiss ass by capturing Luffy. So it could be as simple as they hold him off long enough that Akainu gets wind and then calls him back. But then my thing would be, it's like, what exactly was the purpose of this entire confrontation? Is it just to show off Greenbull's character because he had to eventually because he's the last admiral? Or I guess it could just be the like showing that the Wano people like, because even then it's like they didn't really get him to leave. They just kind of held him off long enough till he left of his own like free will.
I guess that could lead to a thing where it's like things are starting to change type beat. Like that could be a sort of symbolism for that, where like or like it's like next time something happens like that, like we'll be stronger or something like that.
Mhm.
Something
Yeah.
like that. That's what I could see it lead to anyway.
Once Momonosuke grows into his body and gets like actually strong, he could take on an admiral.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Conquers hockey, dragon devil fruit, swordsmanship, samurai,
Yeah.
like all that shit. It'll be a fucking problem.
That
but
nigga's a problem. Yeah.
yeah, he's just not there yet. He needs some time.
Do you think that'll ever happen in the series?
No.
I don't
That's
think
what I
so. I
thought,
think
yeah.
it'll be like a sort of end of series thing, especially since the series already went out of its ways. Like, yeah, he later becomes one of the greatest shoguns that Wano has ever seen.
I think it'll take him a couple years. But
Yeah.
I think we'll get there eventually. But in the series itself, no. I
Yeah, I
think
think
during
so.
the final war, we might see him use it like Boro Breath or something, but like that's it. Like I don't think we're gonna see him use Advanced Conquers Hockey or fucking anything by the end of the series.
Yeah, no. It's way too early for that.
Nah, bro. Luffy's about to teach him before he leaves. It's gonna
Actually,
be
I could see
lit.
him maybe using Boro Breath against Greenbull because he failed the first time, but he
Yeah.
could try again.
Yeah,
Which it's still not gonna do anything, but it'd be cool.
but it would be cool. Seriously, I mean, like, it sounds like we're about to leave Wano, but like, man, if Zoro and Momo had like another quick like training session, and Zoro's like, "All right, nigga, here's how you do this shit," and like
Zoro
Momo
tried.
Momo like
He
tries
said,
to
"Let me
get it
fight
down.
you."
Like,
In the-
damn.
I think it was last chapter or 2 chapters ago when he woke up. He was like, "Oh, Momo, is that you? Like, let me fight you. You piece of bitch, you're tough now." And I'm
Yeah.
Like, "Fuck no."
Yeah, hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, man. That'd be pretty sweet.
It's one of those things where I'm down for either. The possible ways I could see this situation playing out is either the Scabbards hold him off long enough until he leaves, and they, the Wano people handle their own business, or they get defeated and Luffy has to fight Greenbull. Luffy, Kid, Zoro, Law, fucking all the pirates, and it's like, I would like either, because I would prefer story-wise for the Scabbards to do it. But also, I would love to see Luffy and them fight an admiral.
Dog,
Like,
I'd love to see
I mean,
Luffy
yeah,
send an admiral running for once. Like, even if it is just a situation where Greenbull's like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna leave for now, but next time I got you. Like, I would love a situation like that. That'd be great.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, no, I would find that interesting too, because like it definitely would be a fantastic way to show just how far Luffy's come. But even so, I feel like, hey, just for to say, Wano, this has got to be something that Momonosuke and the Scabbards gotta do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
True, and that's very true.
What did you guys think of the Shanks stuff?
Dude, when I was reading that, and I was just like, oh, outside of Wano. Oh, there's Shanks. Oh, Shanks is outside of Wano. Like, it took me a second for that to click, but I was like, oh, fuck, that's insane. Like, damn, man. I was like, oh, okay, all right. What's gonna happen now? Like, they're so close. What the fuck? Is he gonna show up to
We're getting
Wano?
a lot of Shanks stuff right now because
Dude,
Red coming out soon as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's very clearly it's intentional by Oda to bring Shanks into the manga, especially because here's the thing: Shanks is in this chapter. It's really good. He doesn't like do anything. He just kind of says some things and then like dips.
That sounds like Shanks.
I think it was very purposeful.
The usual.
Yeah, right. The Shanks special. Yeah.
It was very purposeful that Oda put him in this chapter specifically. I think to hype up Film Red even more because it's going to be a very Shanks heavy movie.
Hey, he succeeded. That page of him saying, "Let's claim the One Piece." Oh, nigga, that shit went crazy.
And this chapter confirms that Luffy is a great pirate now. Luffy,
yes, sir.
Shanks can meet Luffy. It's just they're not going to meet right now. But like, Shanks is like, yeah, we could do it. They can meet without breaking their promise now.
Yeah, man, that's so fucking crazy to think. Like, God, this is over 1,000 chapters in the making. Like, looking back on this, holy
1,053 chapters. It took for Luffy to become a great pirate.
Man, dude. Like, that's insane. Hey, bro, yeah. Hey, it takes a while, but we got here now.
Yasop's deadbeat ass.
Yeah, Yasop, I'm not ready to meet him yet. You fucking bitch. Go be a father. God damn, nigga.
It's one of those things, another thing Mr. Morge brought up and I agreed with, where it was like, Usopp's a grown man. Like, I'm sure Usopp's gonna get like emotional when he sees his dad, but also it's like, Usopp's a grown man. He's not gonna be like, oh, dad, I missed you so much. He's gonna be like, oh,
I think you underestimate or maybe overestimate Usopp.
Nah, Usopp's not like, Usopp's a coward. He's not gonna be like that.
Usopp was already like, Usopp wasn't mad or anything at his dad already left. He's like, yo, my dad's cool as fuck. Like, I think it would be interesting if Usopp, when he does see Yasop for the first time, he does get angry for like just the start. Like, if he sees him just at the beginning, he's like, fuck, this dude's the guy that left me and my mom. And then kind of, because it's one of those things where Usopp had it was a part of his character where he was proud of his dad and he was happy that his dad, went to be a pirate and all these things. But also it's like, that was very clearly a coping mechanism that he had to just deal with the fact that his dad abandoned him. So it's like, as a grown man now, seeing your dad who left you, it's like, yeah, I don't think Usopp hates his dad, but also when he sees him, I don't think it would be out of the realm of possibility if he is just a little pissed. That is true. Especially because I remember I had this one picture, like a fan art that I posted a long time, like years ago, where it was Usopp and Yasop meeting, and Yasop was like, "Oh, Usopp, like, how's your mom?" And he's just like, "She's dead." He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." What happened? Like, Yasop doesn't know she's dead. Sorry about that. It's like, damn, bro. Yeah, she's gone. But why Shanks want to claim the One Piece, and why is he near Wano if he's beating someone else? I think he's just near Wano to make sure no one gets involved, no one interfere. Well, I don't know if it gets involved, but like, I think he's just trying to play mediator because Greenbull got in. So I don't know. Maybe it's just trying to deter other forces. Maybe he's getting rid because there were the Cypher Pole ships outside, and they got blown up, and we thought that was Big Mom's ships, but that was most likely Shanks now. So he's probably just like mediating shit on the outside, I think. I don't know. Why is he near Wano if he's beating someone else? I think he's just gonna go back to his territory now and fuck up Bartolomeo. Did Buggy's boys win all their wars, made those Buggy territories, and made Buggy a Yonko? We don't know yet. We don't know what's going on behind him.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Yeah.
Even with Shanks, it's like I have no clue.
Yeah, right.
Like,
It's like,
I can't accurately guess why.
Yeah,
Shanks is
these
going
are
where
all
he's
just
going.
assumptions and headcanon right now. We don't have anything.
We don't know enough about Shanks to really guess his motivations. I don't think because there's a lot of people. There's a big theory that people think Shanks is actually evil, or he will be like an antagonist. Yeah. And they were like using the panel where he's like, let's claim the One Piece, or it's like, oh, like Luffy's gonna have to fight Shanks. It's like, I think it's possible Luffy will fight Shanks.
Yeah, I think
that's
it was
been
always
set
possible
up.
that they fought.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's been set up
For
that
sure.
they
Yeah.
fight. But I don't think Shanks. I don't think this means Shanks is an antagonist. I think if he fights Luffy, it's more so to spur his growth
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than defeat him
God.
and like actually take the One Piece.
I can't wait
Right.
to see the panel of them splitting the sky when they clash. Fuck. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see that. It's gonna be so sick.
I like the one guy who's like that's not named kid is like on Wano, like we should go fuck him up.
Yeah,
Like,
right? It's like
I
we
brought
already
that
took
up
his
earlier.
arm, but
They
fuck
already
that
fucked him
nigga.
up. Let's go
Yeah.
fuck him up. Like
Shit, I want the other one too. Fuck is you saying? It's like, damn, bro. We already beat him up. Nah, not enough. It's like, damn.
I like the little flashback. It was short and sweet.
Oh,
Just
of
kinda
Shanks and Luffy? Yeah.
Luffy. We also get like a little panel of young Husu. And them
Yeah.
stealing
That nigga want to be Sanji so bad. Damn, he want to be Sanji. Hey, I don't blame him. Blackleg is that nigga for real.
Bro, that panel
Um,
of Shanks' just severed arm with the blood spurting out. I saw that and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Get a nice good shot of it. Nice good look.
Yeah, a nice good look. Saga, if that happens, a normal fight is fine and can be hype. Yes, agreed, PD. Very much agreed. I love how the fucking the dude who looks like a wild animal is just like, yeah, that Luffy guy, he's a
Right?
fucking ape. That nigga's he's a fucking animal for real.
So,
it's like-
Zenith and I's working theory, it's not our theory because it's been a theory for a long
But
time.
we modified it.
oh,
Modernized
okay.
it, if you
Brought
will.
it to the lab. I respect it.
Yeah.
It's been a theory for like the longest that Elbaf is. So it's like a bunch of theories, and most of them have been theories for a long time, but we've kind of combined them all where it's the final road poneglyph is probably an Elbaf.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be it's lost. So it has to be somewhere where no one can get inside of. Like, and Elbaf is a closed off country, similar to Wano. It's not a part of the world government. And different from Wano, Wano had an emperor there. So it's safe to assume that there was like a road poneglyph there, and the information gets leaked out of Wano because of the Yonko presence there. Whereas Elbaf's a lot more closed off. Like, even Mother Caramel getting there and getting children in and out was like a big deal. Like, that was like, it meant a lot even to the government. And it's like, that's just one person getting in and out information in and out. So it's like Elbaf's pretty closed off. And also on top of that, the final road poneglyph being there, Elbaf might be Shanks's territory. Potentially. I don't
Which
really
has been a theory. I mean, there is some
I'm not
connection.
super confident on that one.
Yeah,
I'm
not
very confident
like-
that the final, because like where else would it be? We need the final road poneglyph. Like where else would it be? Elbaf's been hyped up for the longest time. All the other poneglyphs have been on every poneglyph, including the road poneglyphs, have been inside a country or a nation that was once allied with the kingdom from the Void Century, Joy Boy's nation. And we can assume that the Giants, like every other race, was also allied with Joy Boy. So it makes sense that that's where the final road poneglyph would be. Now, Elbaf being Shanks' territory, there isn't like a whole lot of evidence. The biggest piece would be Shanks' ship is very clearly Viking inspired. But that's pretty loose. But let's just assume that Elbaf is Shanks' territory. He says, let's claim the One Piece. So me and Zenith, what we were like discussing or talking about is like the idea that maybe Shanks is going to go to Elbaf, where the final road poneglyph is, and wait for Luffy to arrive and challenge Luffy either to just a straight up fight or a Davy back fight. And I prefer Davy back fight because it's the idea that instead of fighting for crewmates, they fight for the poneglyph rubbings.
Basically, since there's 3 games and the the Straw Hats have 3 rubbings, it's basically Shanks being like, well, I have to win all 3 games in order to get your rubbings. You just have to get 1. And so it's this big moment where they keep losing, and then the final fight, which is just a battle between the captains, is when they get their win and Luffy proves himself a great pirate.
So it kind of consolidates a lot of theories and a lot of ideas. 1, the Straw Hats have to go to Elbaf. 2, they have to find the final road poneglyph. 3, it's the meeting of Shanks and Luffy. 4, we get to see the Straw Hat Pirates go all out against the Red Hair Pirates. And it would make logical sense because it's a Davy backfight. They're going all out, but it's not...
They're not trying to kill each other.
It's not life or death. And a part of Luffy's original promise with Shanks, all the way back in chapter 1, he said he was going to surpass Shanks. He was going to find a crew better than Shanks' crew and find the One Piece and become the Pirate King. So getting a crew that surpasses Shanks' crew is a part of their promise. So having a Davy backfight between the Straw Hat Pirates and the Red Hair Pirates would make sense. That's the moment where Luffy and his crew surpass Shanks and his crew when they defeat them. They get the final road poneglyph, and then they can go to Raftel. They can find the One Piece. And Luffy himself has even said during Punk Hazard, he plans on defeating all of the Yonko.
Yeah.
He didn't want Shanks to be first, but he did plan on fighting all of them. So this idea would also make sense, that the fact that like Luffy does intend to fight Shanks.
Yes, that's true.
So our working theory, it's not super concrete. I gotta think about it a bit more. It's just the idea that Shanks and Luffy will have their meeting on Elbaf, and it will be involved somehow with the final road poneglyph. And I also like that theory that Shanks put the final road poneglyph on Elbaf to hide it, because Shanks is one of the few people that knew where all 4 of them were, because Roger
That's
shot all
true.
4
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So because the road poneglyph from Fishman Island is missing. There was a road poneglyph on Fishman Island that they found along with the message from Joy Boy, the apology letter from Joy Boy. That's the one that's missing. So maybe Shanks went back and stole it to hide it, to keep it safe from people.
Nice
who he doesn't
poneglyph,
want getting
nigga.
it.
Give me that shit.
So, but we'll see. And
Hell
then
yeah.
the last part of the chapter is all the Sabo stuff, which is pretty interesting.
Dude.
I
That
wish
was
we
kinda
got-
crazy to
I hope
see.
we get to see like what actually happened. I hope it just doesn't stay on screen the entire time. But it wouldn't surprise me if it does.
I feel like we have to for the Sabo killing Cobra plot line, right?
Yeah, I think we need more context. I think, okay, this is what's interesting, or this is my favorite part about the Sabo stuff, is that's been predicted. Like, people for years,
Yeah.
since whatever happened, fucking years ago, everyone, like, literally everyone, it was not an uncommon theory. It was like, oh, the world government's gonna kill Cobra and they're gonna blame Sabo. Like, that was pretty set in stone. And that happens. But what ended up happening was something that no one predicted, was the idea that everyone would start praising Sabo because, of course, they fucking hate the world government. Why would they care if Cobra got killed?
Yeah.
Because to the rest of the world, Cobra, like, yeah, we know as the readers, we know Cobra was a good man, a good king. His country were technically traitors. They didn't join the Tenryubito. They didn't join the Celestial Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
But to the rest of the world, they might as well just be the same.
Yeah.
They're still one of the original 20 kingdoms who formed the world government. So the idea that Sabo got blamed for killing him, it's like, yeah, everyone would be fucking stoked about that.
Everyone's on pack watch right now.
Yeah,
the
I
Cobra
love
pack
that.
is
And
hitting.
Sabo the Flame Emperor.
That's the same move as Ace's last same name as Ace's last move, right?
Entei.
Yeah, Entei. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's gonna be pretty hot.
They saved Kuma, and I think it just says Vivi went missing, but because that was also part of the theories, that the idea that the world government was going to kill Cobra and either kidnap or kill Vivi because Emu had Vivi's picture during the revolution. That was the picture he chose out of all the pictures he had. So it's the idea
That's
that
crazy.
Sabo got involved and saved Vivi. Cobra died in the fight, but Sabo probably saved Vivi, and they didn't say he kidnapped her exactly. They just said she went missing. But I think Vivi is with the Revolutionary Army.
Probably.
And I think Vivi's gonna not necessarily join the Revolutionary Army, because in my mind, Vivi's still a member of the Straw Hats.
Yes.
But I think she's going to be another mediator between the Straw Hats and the Revolutionary Army, along with Robin, along with Sabo, where I think this whole final section of the chapter is setting up. I think Zenith is the one that said it. He made a very good point where it was something like, the Revolutionary Army has, up to this point, there's been the three great powers: the warlords, the Yonko, and the world government. And there was a balance of powers, but now that balance is no more.
Yeah.
The warlords are gone, and the Yonko system is basically done. Like, yeah, we still have 4 Yonko. Buggy's a fake Yonko. We have 3. We have 3 emperors. And
we have 4 emperors.
Yeah, and now I think the whole idea Oda's going for, or what he's trying to portray to us, maybe even that's the reason why he gave Sabo the name, like, Flame Emperor. Not necessarily declaring him an official emperor, but to put it into our minds that at this point in time, the Revolutionary Army are one of the major powers in the world.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like the same
They've
thing.
Been behind the scenes the entire time until right now. They have officially declared war on the world government. They are a major player, and they're going to, from now on, be very important going
pretty much
until the end of the story.
It's so fucking crazy to think that, like, because you brought that up, and because Sabo arguably has more clout than fucking Dragon. That's the most wanted man in the world right now. Like, what the fuck?
It really goes to show how fucking much in the One Piece world publicity matters, because Dragon, the leader of the Revolutionary Army, has never been a public figure. He's mysterious. He stays, he stays low key. But Sabo did this in front of the whole world.
Sabo pulled up on their block, lit their monument on fire, killed one of them, and then left. Like, damn, that's the craziest thing. Also, on top of that, burnt down their monument, killed one of them, fought 2 admirals with the other commanders, and then they left. That's fucking crazy. Like, damn.
Yeah. So, and I really, really like Akainu. What Akainu? This actually, out of everything, the Shanks stuff, the Greenbull stuff, this has got me the most hype, was Akainu at the end, where he's like, "This is one hell of an age I had to be a fleet admiral in, but no matter who comes at us, I'll drive each and every one of them back into the depths of the sea." So it's like, this chapter's setting up all the major players going forward. It's Luffy. Shanks is gonna do stuff, but I think it's gonna be Luffy, the Revolutionary Army, and the world government. I think the final war, in my mind, because I'm not gonna go on a whole rant, but Whitebeard, before he died, said, when someone finds that treasure, the entire world will be embroiled in a war, or in a giant battle. So I think the idea is, there's been some conflicting things with this because I think in a recent interview, Oda said that when they find the One Piece, the story is over. So maybe they'll find the One Piece after, but my opinion has always been that they will find the One Piece first. Luffy will become Pirate King, and then Luffy as Pirate King with his fleet will ally with the Revolutionary Army, and those two forces combining will take on the world government and the Marines as for the final war. Like that's the final battle. Which I think is still possible because Oda is still kind of setting it up. The One Piece, like who finds the One Piece, that might mean that the final war will happen before they get to Raftel, which I don't know if I would like. It just depends how it's executed, I guess. Here's a small little detail I saw on Twitter. There's like a big theory that Zoro's
oh no, a Zoro theory on Twitter.
Oh,
no. Oh no.
You're right there, Taco. Like, I feel like we should not try.
No, this one's cool. This one's cool. So Zoro's dojo, or his hometown, the leader is Koshiro. And we see in Luffy's flashback that Dragon and them went to that dojo to get supplies when they like found Sabo when he was all fucked up as a kid. And people were theorizing like, oh, what if Koshiro and them are members of the Revolutionary Army? If you look at the panel, the big spread on the final page, if you look at all of the flags being hung up, the revolutionary flags, you see one that has the symbol of Zoro's dojo on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I think that's it. The one
also,
on the two swords,
that
I think.
symbol, the two swords, that's the Shimotsuki clan symbol.
Yeah.
That's where that symbol comes from.
Oh,
damn.
fuck. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
It's fucking serious.
So Koshiro, Zoro's mentor, is most likely, and all of them are members of the Revolutionary Army, and will probably show up whenever the Revolutionary Army like start being important, like going forward.
God damn, man. I
But,
never would have caught
That's pretty
that.
much all I have to say.
Yeah, I never would have caught that shit. No, you're fine, man. I don't
This
mind
was
at
a
all.
big chapter.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a fucking big one. Let me look through some of these comments real quick. I want Luffy to one-shot Greenbull. Damn. Damn.
That may seem.
He's just trying to party.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
damn. I don't think that's happening, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Greenbull's getting packed. Luffy's Grand Fleet is going crazy right now. Do we know what the other members of the Grand Fleet are doing? I think it's just Bart.
No.
Yeah.
We did get the cover story showing where like what they were all doing, but it was a bunch of nonsense. The only one
Okay.
that mattered was Bart.
Okay, yeah. If this happens, it may be peak fiction. I'm guessing he was talking about when your theory. You were talking about your theory, yeah. Heavenly Demon and Flame Emperor are peak titles. That's for True City, and Sabo stocks are super high right now. That is also for True City. I was not expecting Sabo to be this important. Like, obviously, he's going to be very important. Oh God.
For Sabo's bounty?
Sabo's bounty has got to be fucking insane.
One
So
trillion.
Sabo's previous bounty was 602 million, which was pretty low for a right-hand man.
Well,
'Cause
that
every
nigga
other,
is, yeah, he's going in the
like-
billions now.
yeah, he's definitely in the billions. I don't think it can't be higher than Luffy, Law and Kids.
I think
But-
so.
I mean, one of those
I think
things
it
where
definitely
Oda
is.
can justify that because it's like the whole deal is that Dragon has the highest bounty. He's the most wanted man just because of the position that he's in, and Sabo's kind of in a very relative position right now.
Sabo is his right-hand man. So
But
Sabo
yeah.
should
also,
have
like-
the second highest bounty of the
Well,
any
literally
Revolutionary.
in the chapter, it's basically like at this point in time, he's so popular that he might have more influence than Dragon, Commander-in-Chief of the Revolutionaries. So it's like
Mhm.
Yeah, his bounty
there's
might be
something
pretty fucking
comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think his bounty is gonna be higher because at this point is they were talking like, oh, what's his name? Greenbull was talking at the start of the chapter, like influencing people isn't easy. And then at the end, we learn how Sabo has influenced so many countries across the world to actually rebel against the world government. His fucking influence is, pun intended, spreading like wildfire. I'm so funny. But I think his bounty is definitely going to be higher than Luffy's. I'm thinking probably somewhere. I mean, like, he doesn't have. Oh, actually, you could consider that territory. All those places. You
All the
could consider that
Revolutionary Army's
territory
countries,
now.
Yeah, if anything, they probably got more territory than any of the Yonko.
I'm saying
'Cause the
like
Revolutionary Army's spread out
those
throughout the
places
entire
who are
world.
rebelling now, you could probably consider that territory too. So
Yeah.
like, like you brought up just now, Taco, they already got a lot of territory. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if we were seeing 4 bill somewhere around there. Maybe even if it is like a 3.5 bill, I think it's definitely over Luffy.
I think I'm starting to lean more towards it being higher than Luffy's. I think it will probably be pretty fucking high.
I think it definitely is, because they can't hide it like they did with because this one wasn't just like, oh well, it was in Wano and we don't have all the information.
Yeah,
like,
it
no,
was
they
in
have
very
everybody. Yeah, they got
Everyone
everything.
saw what happened. Plus, there's no reason to hide it like with Luffy, because Luffy they didn't even want to show. They didn't want to report Gear 5. They didn't want to report anything doing with his Devil Fruit. They didn't want to report. They were very, very trying hard to suppress his bounty and what he did. With Sabo, they have no reason to, because Sabo's not special. He's just a guy. Like his most special is the fact that he is connected to Dragon and Luffy. But it's like, so yeah, actually I think his bounty probably is pretty high. I would say like high 3 bill or like low 4 bill, like around there.
Yep.
But,
I just think he that nigga for real at this point.
Good chapter.
Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next week.
I'm so happy we don't have a fucking break, man. God, I'm so happy. Do you think? Well, actually, I think we're probably gonna see more of the Ryukyu, the Greenbull fight.
Probably like a full Wano chapter, I think.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe see the Warlords. That would be really fucking cool.
I was just about to think, yeah, I would love to see what the Warlords are doing. See if the Boa getting captured theory came true.
So I just want to point out in the last, the big panel of where they're like, yeah, Sabo. I was just looking at the art a bit closer, and then the bottom left, there's a guy, and directly above him, somebody's clearly wielding just a bat with nails in it. And I think that's very funny. Because all the rest of them have actual sword.
Yeah, bro, we gotta fit in.
One guy
even
has
funnier
like
'cause there's
half a sword.
He's the
There's a-
closest to
there's a guy
inheriting
with a broken
Sabo's
sword.
legacy.
That's true.
Yeah, he's just wielding around a bat. Sabo uses a fucking pipe like a bum.
Not both.
That pipe puts in work, bro.
It does, but imagine if that pipe was, sharp.
Bro, don't worry about it.
Think
He's
of
got
it.
his fucking hockey on it. Oh, nah, he doesn't. Never mind. That's Ryo. I was about to ask, like, do y'all think he's got advanced cockers because the dragon's breath, but that's Ryo. It has to be.
It's one of those things where it wouldn't surprise me if Sabo gets conquers, but also I don't think he will.
I don't
I
think
can't
he
see
does
that.
right
But it's
now.
like it's one of those things where Ace had conquers hockey, Luffy has conquers hockey. If Sabo, the last brother, also gets conquers hockey, it's like it doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain about it.
Yeah, that is true. I won't be mad at that either. But yeah, shouts out Sabo, I guess. Sabo, the stocks have gone up. God damn, this nigga's influential. Like, when they said he's got more clout than Dragon, I was, whew, okay. Like, I was like, damn, that's huge. But shouts out to fucking Greenbull for being a shitty person. And I don't know, shout out to the Scabbards for being fucking useless. Anyway, I'm ready to transition. Let's talk about My Hero. How we feeling about this week's chapters, fellas?
This was a very good chapter. Yeah, I loved it.
Bro, you wanna know what's crazy? Because when I first read this chapter, I was like, damn. Like, because I think you brought it up last week, Taco, where it's like, man, Bakugo's getting his shit kicked in. I was like, I like it, though. Like, Bakugo's getting beat up. I think this will do something. And then it didn't. And I was like, damn, that's so sad. And then you got this week, he's getting bitched, bro. I was like, oh my, disrespected. I was like, holy, bro. That's what I was starting to feel. I was like, damn. damn, he is getting bitch. Like, yeah, damn, why you doing my boy like this? But I guess that was kind of the point, especially with the end of the chapter. I like the parallel with Shigaraki stepping on Bakugo, like All For One stepped on that body way back when we first got that backstory on him. That was back when was that? Damn. I think that was after when when it was revealed that Izuku got all the other quirks. And him and Bakugo and All Might were talking about it. But that panel is very similar. Yeah, right? That panel is very similar to the one where All For One is stepping down on someone's head. Damn. Now my boy.
Bro,
that was
Bakugo up with his toes, bro.
Yeah,
bro,
right?
a grown man
Oh
grabs you
my
with his toes,
God.
bro.
He
There's
said,
no
get up
greater
here.
form of disrespect.
I thought, listen, when I saw that at first, I was like, yo, if he combos Bakugo like this, I'm turning this chapter off, bro. There's no way he got disrespected like that. I was bro, I'm closing app if he got disrespected like that. But I mean, he didn't, but it's not like what he got was much better. Man, damn, him talking to him, he's just like, man, yeah, you always wanted to be like All Might, huh? Too bad you an ain't shit ass nigga. Ain't that sad? Damn. Your
think
best
it's even
friend
more
better
impactful
than
'cause
you. Damn.
This is the most we've ever seen Bakugo get fucked up.
Bakugo got fucking bullied.
Bro, at least last
There's
time
no
he
other
just
way to
got
put it.
Stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Bakugo's been hurt before. He's been like beat up and defeated, but never like just disrespected. Like, he's
Yeah.
never just got
Yeah.
fucking obliterated like this.
Yeah.
he just got made into Shigaraki's bitch this chapter.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, he's about to redeem himself next chapter though. He's gonna come back for real. He's getting that double
I
quirk
know that,
awakening,
but
bro.
still.
He's gonna
That shit's
do
stacks. He's getting the he's getting bonuses on top of
Thank
bonuses.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Zenkai
Bro,
boost.
I mean, y'all know what y'all said. They know what I say about wounded heroes. You know, Bakugo's
Exactly.
wounded right now. I don't know.
More like
It's
eviscerated.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey,
Dude,
all he has to do is cut off his arm and make an arm of explosions. He's got it.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, of
here's
course.
He's got it.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that Zenkai boost because he's got to redeem him. Gotta get some kind of redemption after this chapter.
Yeah.
They're like, goddamn. Like, if this is where they just ended for, and it, like, no, they can't just end it for him like that. And like, that's just like, you want to talk disrespect? That's just like,
Yeah, that was
Goddamn.
bad. That nigga got violated. I was like, oh my
Shigaraki
God.
just straight up said, "Man, I'm glad y'all nerfed me. I want your bodies to be left."
Yeah, right. That was such a crazy line. Oh my God. It's like, hey, I'm happy y'all
course
took
it was.
away
That's
my
intact.
powers because damn, let me tell y'all, if y'all didn't, I'd have nothing to show Izuku. I'd have no dead bodies to show. I couldn't decorate UA. I couldn't string y'all niggas up. I couldn't do none of that. So I appreciate y'all. It's like, oh my God. This nigga's a menace. He's a menace to society right now. And I love that when Hato comes in to like help out, he's like, nope. And just throws, he's about to throw Bakugo in front of it. She's like, woo, shit. Steers off. I love that. Oh my gosh, man. This chapter, like, I really warmed up to it. Because like I said, at first I was like, damn, bro, they really disrespecting my boy. This fucking sucks. But nah, I've grown to like it. I have. Shout out to Yoshida for being right about what Mirio was doing.
Dude,
Yep.
Wow.
yeah, I know. The fucking moment where Sun Eater stabs him with the venom. Because I really like it actually. Because usually in this situation it would be like, oh, your venom can't hurt me. Or even like with what he's doing. It could be easy to be like, oh yeah, my body simply adapt to be immune to that poison. No, he just grows a mouth on his shoulder and vomits it out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And then suddenly
that was
all
kinda
the
nasty,
hands
dude.
start sprouting and they have mouths. It's so creepy. I fucking love
Yes.
the
I
body horror.
don't understand. Do you guys remember the one interview with Horikoshi where he says that drawing like what's it called? I think it's like expressionless hands was always his like biggest problem. That's part of why he designed Shigaraki the way he did. It's because he's like, all right, well, I gotta work on this obviously, but he also like, you know, is still bad at it.
Mhm.
Just the amount of fucking hands in every Shigaraki chapter drawn fucking perfectly.
Yeah, bro, there was that I forget what volume it was, but at the start of one of the volumes it has like the author quotes, and one of them was like, "Give me more hands." It's like, damn. It's like, damn, bro. Okay, shit, my fault. Damn. Bakugo disrespected all this on live TV. That is true. This is going into the documentary, bro. You
Oh,
getting
God.
bitched. You getting bitched is going in the doc, bro. That is true. Jumping to the end of the chapter though, he's having explosions on his face. Not sure if that's quirk evolution incoming
No,
for sure.
that's definitely is because
Mhm.
like before. So the way Bakugo's quirk works is it comes from
his sweat.
Sweat has the nitroglycerin thing, but he gets the quirk factor from his dad that lets him ignite it with his hands.
Mm-hmm. So now that he's got
so
that
it's
around
igniting
all,
around
yeah, it's igniting
Yeah,
all
which
around
is
his
like-
body. Yeah.
It's something like that. It's a weird, very lucky combination, and now it's getting better.
Yeah.
No,
It's something
can't
I
wait till
never would have thought
no.
of.
Who's getting the next Quirk Awakening, Scott? You think
Oh,
Uraraka?
Chaco.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dead
No,
ass.
no, no,
Oh,
no, bro.
Chaco
It's
getting the
Sarah.
next.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, but I was saying like Ochako getting a quirk awakening is the only way I see them dealing with Sad Man's Parade. Like I don't see how else they deal with that. Let's see. Intense focus, near death, all the hallmarks of quirk evolution. Yep, that's for sure. I can 100% see Bakugo developing a prominence berm type move and doing it on Shigaraki just to further establish the Endeavor parallels.
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
there are I never paid attention to parallels between Endeavor and Bakugo.
Yeah, there are two characters that are often they're
Yeah,
like
Bakugo and
compared a
Endeavor.
lot by different characters. Like All Might says, it's like, yeah, you're a lot like Endeavor at some point.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. I never
they're,
paid
you know,
attention to that. That's true.
They had that like ambition to be number one, but it kind of led them down shitty paths. But like Bakugo's doing better, you know, like he isn't going down that path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I just never thought of that before. That is a good point, though.
Eternally gonna be in second place.
That's for true. I mean, shit, yeah. Shigaraki reminded him of that. He's like, damn, you fucking suck, nigga. Holy fuck. He was talking to him like, man, I like the unofficials more for this because the way he's, what the fuck did he say? What the fuck did he say to this nigga? He said, no matter the heights you reach, you'll never be more than Izuku Midoriya's hanger on him now in One For All's wake. I said, what the fuck are you? Just call him a loser. Don't pull out the encyclopedia. Just say that nigga sucks and throw him something. Like, damn.
Yeah, I think I prefer the unofficial version.
Yeah.
I like the unofficial more too, but not because of that moment, but because of the Miria stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh my god, the Miriam moment is so fucking funny.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So when Miria shows up and saves Bakugo, and then he's like, stop destroying shit, and Shigaraki's like, fuck you. And then, so in the official, he says, oh, I get it, you've never had any friends. In the unofficial, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, oh, I get it, you don't have friends. And just, I remember because Zenith and I were reading the chapter at the same time, and we both started dying at the exact same time. Because we weren't talking about it, just at the exact moment, we just started fucking dying. And we were like, why is that so funny? Because it's not meant to be funny, I don't think. Just based on, like, a scene.
But it
it's
is
like,
just so.
it just is.
I think what makes it funny is Shigaraki's face there, because you're like,
Shigaraki's reaction.
oh, you hurt me.
I'm like,
He's so
damn,
like,
nigga. He's like, why the fuck you say that? Why the fuck you say that
Called
to
him
me?
a friendless loser.
Which, listen, I was a little
I get
sad.
it. You never had any hoes, have you?
Yeah, I get it. You ain't got rid of that yee ass haircut and never had any hoes on your dick, nigga. But like, I got a little sad because they were talking and he was just like, yeah, you never had any friends. I was like, man, fuck the league, I guess. Like, damn. I thought
Well,
they
that's the
were
thing.
cool.
That's the thing. I wonder because Shigaraki, like, he reacts to that, and it's like I don't know what his reaction is.
Yeah, because he goes, huh?
Yeah, he's like more than anything else that's happened this entire fight. He's actually thrown off by that.
Which is interesting
Yeah.
because it's like, his friends are the reason he's doing what he's doing.
That's what I was
part of it.
saying.
His motivation is to give them a good future where they can be themselves.
I think this would be a very good impetus for the breaking off from All for One. Because Shigaraki is kind of acting like he's alone right now, which he's not.
Because he's had a lot of all for one-isms. I mean, like we brought up at the beginning of this chapter, like that one the first panel is a big parallel back to All for One. So hey, I would like that. I hope you're right, Sky. Dust this nigga tonight. Get rid of him. Kill him. Inherit his power. Do everything you need to do. But yeah, I would be down for that. I would like that. Because when I read that, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, come on, man. The League. He loves the League, man. He's cool with all of them. I don't know if Dobby's like cool with
Dobby,
him.
that
But
little
like,
shit.
yeah. But yeah, he's cool with all the members of the League, man. What the fuck? He's like, you ain't had no friends. It's like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. It's like, man, you ain't even done shit for like how many chapters now, and you think you can talk to me?
Bro, he's been protecting the stuff, you know?
That's for true. And I guess
something.
Something. Yeah. I wonder if Mirio talking about friends will help Shigaraki realize that he ain't heard about Twice dying. I mean, he doesn't. Listen, if Shigaraki still doesn't, I don't even know what's worse. Shigaraki not knowing that Twice is dead, or Shigaraki knowing that Twice is dead and just not reacting until now. Like, I don't know. That's a kind of a negative I still have on MHA in Act 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Like there should be a plan there. What's going on there?
Yeah. I don't know.
I could kind of see it where it's just like Shigaraki hasn't had time to even like really talk to anyone because he spent this entire time adapting to All for One. Yeah. So it's like maybe that's what it's gonna go, and he's gonna find out at some point that is coming. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe that just won't happen. I don't know.
It would still feel pretty disappointing for me because like they made this whole thing where it's like, oh, Toga left the League, and when she came back, there was no like hype for it. She was just in the back of a panel. And then it's like, oh, well, did she tell Shigaraki? Don't know. Anyway, on to the next chapter. It's like, why? Man. But I don't know. I am excited to see what's gonna happen with Shigaraki. I do hope this does lead to a moment where he's like, fuck you, I do have friends, you whore. Why do you think I'm doing this? Like, I would love to see that. Because if this does just go down the generic, like, bad guy had no friends, bad guy need friends, like, that's such a shit way, like, that's such a shit turn for Shigaraki's character, because the whole point of it was how complicated it is, because Shigaraki does have friends, and Shigaraki does have all of these things, and yet he still turned out the way that he did because of how the society operated, to just be like, oh, I understand, you don't have friends. He's like, oh yeah, you're right, I have no friends. Damn, this is so sad. It's like, come on, bro. Don't remind me of the Toga stuff. I hate it. I mean, Toga, listen, that's what makes me kind of scared too, to transition into Toga, because Toga kind of went from a character who was just like, oh, well, I you know, I want to be like, I want to be with everybody else, but I can't help it. Like, my quirk makes me kill people. Like, that's my normal, essentially. To now, she's just like, well, I like killing people. And if you don't like that, fuck you. It's like, all right, dude. Like, it's like, come on, man. So I'm hoping it's not an oversimplification for Shigaraki as well. But I don't think it will.
Yeah, I think it's very different for Toga. I don't think it's simplified at all.
How so?
I think that is what attitude she's taking right now, but it's because she's been pushed to this point. She's given up on, like, like she is embracing that kind of like completely like one-sided black and white perspective of like, you know what, I just want to kill people, but that's only because she's lost so much.
Well, at this point, because she was talking to Izuku, and she was like, well, what do you want to do with me, hero? And he was like, listen, I understand how you feel, like, trust me, I get it, but like it's not cool to just kill people. Like, I understand how you feel, but I wouldn't just murder someone for wanting to be like them. And Toga's like, oh, okay, so you think I'm not a person. Fucking, when did I say that, Toga? Like, when did I say that? No. Like, it's just, it's so weird for Toga. I feel like it's been oversimplified. And we've had this talk before on the podcast, and I sort of started to see what you were talking about. So, I mean, like, I'm not even saying, like, I entirely, like, I guess disagree or something, or like that's out of the realm of possibility or anything, or like Toga's ruined or something, whatever the fuck. It's just that, like, now, because I went back and looked at those chapters, it's like, yeah, it is kind of weird how Toga was like,
I think the point is that she was at some point searching for some kind of mutual understanding, and now at this point, since she lost twice and everything's so fucked up, she's lost hope for that, and anyone that isn't able to like immediately understand her, she's just not willing to put in the effort anymore.
She's at the point where instead of looking for that understanding, she wants validation for who she is.
Yeah, she just wants unilateral acceptance,
Which, like,
and not like, yeah, not actual. It's like it goes back to when what's it called, in the war. At the end of it, when Uraraka and Toga are talking, and we talked about it before, where it's like they were not talking to each other. They were not having a conversation. They were talking to two walls. I think it's like that scene, I think, was a lot more impactful than it seems. Because that really was like Toga trying to reach out in her own way, and she got nothing back. Like, and she was at her lowest, twice just died.
Yeah,
You know, this is coming off of, like, you know, like what's happening now is coming off her interaction with Dabi, which, you know, one of the best chapters in the series, I would say.
I agree.
And like that whole thing is, Dabi is just fucking insane. He is very similar in that he is just completely uncompromising of any viewpoint that differs from what he's doing. Like, he kills people for not fitting his standards. So the fact that someone like that is the person who gives her a pep talk right after all this stuff happens to her, where she pretty much gets shut down by every little connection she could have possibly had with, like, the hero side of things, it's just, she's not gonna accept any of it unless it is unilateral acceptance, as Sky put it.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I just wish there was more emphasis put on that, because it does feel like it's just like, all right, well, I like murdering people now. At least to me, anyway.
I think it's one of those things, we need to see more of the fight. We've been away from it for a while now.
Yeah, that's fair.
MHK is currently juggling dozens of plot points.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
can go any direction. Hooking the shit with Toga, the shit with the Spinner, the shit with All for One, the shit with Shigaraki. Like, any number of side characters. Fucking, I'm still waiting for the Sero Quirk Awakening. You said you were gonna give him a moment, Horikoshi.
Yeah, where is this
Don't
moment?
lie to me.
I don't see it.
But yeah, I hope it is.
That was Spinner.
Yeah, I hope that is leading down the path of what you guys are talking about, because, yeah, to me, it was just like, all right, well, this is just kind of a very weird oversimplification, which I guess I could sort of understand since we're getting close to the ending, according to Horikoshi, but still, it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you guys are right on that one. But anyway, like we were saying with Shigaraki, I don't think that this is going to be a situation where it's going to be like, oh, just typical shonen antagonist needs friends. I think it'll be a thing where at the end of the day, Toga is a kid. She's also a murderer. But I see what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm not surprised she would come to that conclusion. Oh, okay, all right. That makes more sense. You include that in the first text. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't think it'll be a situation with Shigaraki just being like, "Oh, you're right. I don't have friends. So sad."
No.
I think it will be a situation where it's like, "No, I do have friends. Eat my ass." So that'll be cool. I hope that'll be sweet. I'm trying to look back at some other stuff. But man,
It was cool that
compared
Mirio
to-
used Nigeri's quirk on his arm and punched him with it.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
that was
so
pretty
sick.
sick.
No, actually,
Yeah.
probably like they can actually like if I didn't know they could do that, but if they could do that, they could probably hold him off until Deku gets here.
Yeah.
Shigaraki just has to get rid of Nigiri, which is be difficult because she's very mobile. Like she can, like he's not hitting Mirio.
Yeah, no
and
way.
Mirio, and if as long as Nigiri's there and can keep giving Mirio her quirk, so he can actually do something. Like
Yeah,
probably not a
some
lot of
semblance of
but he's,
damage,
like,
yeah.
like doing something. It's like they could probably keep him occupied for a while. But Bakugo's about to do something.
Yeah, he has to be, right? He's gotta be.
Well, it even said, because it's like the bigger the fall, the bigger the redemption. Even at the beginning of the chapter, Shigaraki's telling him, it's like, this is a reality check. Like, I'm basically telling you that you're not shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm showing you you're
you
not
are
shit.
a
The only thing
fucking
special
bitch.
about you is that you're Deku's friend. So it's like,
Mm.
I don't know if it'll be next chapter or whenever, but Bakugo is going to get up and he's going to do something bigger than what he did the last chapter.
Which is fucking insane to think about.
Not-
Because
Which,
that was
I mean,
by
it's
far
not-
his biggest attack, and it did nothing to Shigaraki. So this next one has to do something.
Yeah.
It's not even like, you know, it doesn't have to be big, like as a literal explosion.
Yeah, just more damaging.
Or it can literally just be something that is genuinely helpful. Like you see him like analyzing the battle, which a lot of people have pointed out is very Deku-like. So it's like
Oh,
might-
yeah.
what might be his direction here is to help out more on the utility side of things, which would be his way of trusting other people to get the job done when he can help out.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Which, I mean, I think whether he gets a big moment and proves himself, or whether he like accepts that he has to help in some other way, both of those character directions work. Like neither of them are straight up bad.
I think it'll be a combination of the two.
I was about to say, I think it's both.
I think he's going to coordinate with the big three, come up with like a genius plan, catch
Yeah.
Shigaraki lacking, and then come in for the big final hit.
Because the whole time, Bakugo, I mean, like, ever since the war arc, too, Shigaraki's be like, damn, Bakugo, your quirk is not shit, bro. Damn, your quirk sucks. So I feel like there's got to be a moment where Bakugo's like, nah, nigga. Let me show him I got that dog in me for real. I feel like there's got to be that moment.
Plus, I think it'd be really cool seeing Bakugo work together with the big three. I think
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
Hoping we see an
Sun Eater's
update on
going
Deku.
off.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I need that man to prove himself at some point. 'cause one
Bro,
of these
he's
days-
gonna grow some horse feet and fucking back kick Shigaraki. That shit hurts.
True.
That's
That
true.
shit do hurt. Need Deku to say I am here. Ain't no way Horikoshi doesn't do it. Yeah, I feel like there's.
Oh yeah,
That,
like,
that's
he's-
absolutely
he's
happening.
getting his
Yeah.
I am here moment.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a shoot style with explosions. Could happen. Could happen.
Yeah, I remember when there was that whole fucking it was kind of like a crossover event. Like it wasn't like a show or anything, but just promotional shit of MHA with the MCU. And like
Oh,
it was
yeah.
basically comparing different characters in both like thing. And I remember Bakugo's like major comparison was fucking Iron Man. I think it'd just be funny to see him do like explosions from his feet and shit and like flying around like that.
That would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be cool.
That
Especially if
would
he
be
can control
pretty sick.
explosions, right?
Yeah.
From his bombs.
He's definitely gonna do something with the big three. My money's on Tamaki dying.
Damn, you
okay.
gonna kill
Wow.
him also?
Tamaki just doesn't get shit. That's sad.
Yeah. Tamaki is gonna sacrifice himself and be all big and brave and then die, and Mirio's gonna be like, ah! And Nejire is gonna cry a little bit. And then, I don't know, Deku shows up. I don't know.
Only a little, though. Can't give her too much character.
Yeah. Bro, she's a woman in MHA. The fuck? She gets nothing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, chat. Damn. Now, if this Jujutsu Kaisen with Naoya, I would not be kidding. I would be for true city. But that's only if Naoya's there, though. Women can have something when he's not there. That's how that exists. I'm trying to look back through this chapter, but like, man, this really puts into perspective of like how fucking dense One Piece was, because I feel like we covered a lot of MHA.
This is how it always is. It's like at least an hour of One Piece.
Yeah.
And
Like
MHA
a
is
half
always
hour for
like
the others.
Yeah.
the most important thing we have to talk about with MHA is that goddamn this fight's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
This fight is
goddamn.
very
It's
fucking
a cool
cool.
fucking fight.
This
I
fight
love the
is
different
very
moves.
cool.
Plus, I ramble a lot when I talk, so
Nah,
like,
you're fine.
I always feel the need when I'm talking in One Piece. It's like, well, because when I talk about stuff in One Piece, I connect the dots in my head, but it's like not everyone knows One Piece as well, so it's like I have to explain that, so then I have to go into every single little detail.
Hey, hold on.
It makes the
That's not
podcast
true.
better, bro.
It's not that not everybody knows One Piece that well. It's that fucking nobody knows One Piece that well.
Oh, bro, there's some
Nobody knows.
supercomputers in the One Piece community.
Yeah, I was about to
Nobody
say,
knows
Tekking
it
101
like you,
exists.
bro.
I don't know.
Bro,
I
Tekking
know.
101 like reads the Wikipedia to go to sleep, bro. That motherfucker.
Every time we read a new One Piece chapter, I swear to God, it's like Taco's like, bro, this is just like, and then he brings up something from like chapter 228, and I'm like, oh, chat, man. Yeah, dude, fucking the dojo that Zoro went to. Obviously.
True, bro.
I was
true.
waiting for somebody else. Yeah, I was waiting for
True,
somebody
bro.
else to bring it up because it was so obvious.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, damn, about time. Didn't think it'd take that long to bring up.
Oh yeah, and the sky's blue. Come on, guys.
Damn.
So what's your final thoughts on this MHA chapter? Did you like it?
I did. Yeah, like,
Good.
Awesome.
I think we kind of
Good
covered
chapter.
all the bases. I'm just here waiting for this next chapter, or so Bakugo can redeem himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What are we? It's not on break, is it? Or am I tripping?
Nope. Okay, so
yeah.
I was gonna bring that up at the end of the podcast, but I guess I could just say it now.
Yeah, good.
Next week we are going to have a full 5-chapter
Woo!
podcast.
Oh my yeah.
Nothing's on break. We got One Piece.
Goat.
Black
Oh,
Clover's coming
hell
back, Greenbull,
yeah.
JJK, and MHA. We got a full 5-chapter.
God damn, shawty. It's
Ain't
finna get
nothing
lit
to
tonight show.
Finally, something to complain about, bro. Shit's been too good.
Let's go. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember I got comments of people being like, why don't you just drop Black Clover? I'm like, man.
You
Bro,
idiot.
'cause we're in this
I have in my
shit.
heart.
Like, what?
Yeah, it's like, man, I like Black Clover. It's just this thing I don't like about it.
It happens to be the most noteworthy thing right now.
Yeah, right. It just happens to be the biggest thing. Listen, I've been loving Black Clover for years. I just didn't have a podcast back then, and now I do during its worst era. So I don't know what to tell you on that. Damn. But yeah, this was a very good chapter of MHA. I am big excited to see what happens next. I'm wondering if this is going to be anything like the All for One situation where it's like, oh, Bakugo's about to get a big transformation, a big moment. This is going to be so cool. And we cut away. Okay. So I'm not sure, but regardless, I'm excited to see what next chapter brings. Anyway.
Actually, you know what? Here's why.
Oh, what's
I
up?
think we're going to not switch over next chapter.
Okay.
And that's because things are going well. And by going well, I mean he's like building up to show Bakugo's having a big moment. There's still hope, right? Like he's building up to it. Instead of like the whole Endeavor fight where it's like, as long as they looked like they had a chance, it kept going through the fight until All For One started powering up. And then it switched over.
Damn, that is true. Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I guess it will just stay here then. And I'm big excited. Y'all excited to see Asta become even wider and beefier? What do you mean by that?
Looks like a
You already
Roblox
know.
character.
Shit, yeah, 1 year
gonna look
time
like a
skip for
Boruto
Black Clover.
character.
Damn. That's for true. Damn, if there is a 1 year time skip, that's wild.
I'm just so not a
It's a
fan
rumor.
of that. I hate that if that's true.
Oh, is that
I
like
guess we'll
is
find
that
out
like the
next
leak
week.
right now? Like there may be a 1 year time skip.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around. That there's
Oh, okay.
the
I
next
didn't know about
chapter.
that.
The rumor is that the next chapter is going to start with a 1 year time skip.
Damn.
Hmm.
All right, I
Um,
guess.
I don't care, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I was
It's
about to
like,
say I don't really care too much about that. No, I do kind of care. You know what? We'll save that for when the chapter comes out. I do kind of care, but I'll see it.
to say,
when we-
like, I
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, I do kind of care. At first, I was like, nah, I don't care. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yes, I do. But anyway, let's move on to Real Shonen. It's back. Chainsaw Man.
Oh my god.
Let's talk
Another
about it.
great
How are we
chapter.
feeling about it? Yes, sir. My
I
favorite
am-
thing that came from this chapter is the meme of the War Devil being like,
Yeah.
how big's that dick, boy? And
I was
Yoshida's
about
like,
to say.
small, leave me alone.
Because we talked about this last week, but I'm really happy that Asa's sticking around. Because we did bring that up.
Yes.
Like, that most fiends lose the personality traits or don't keep any from their.
Yeah, this is
Post.
such a new mechanic. We haven't seen this
Yeah.
before.
This is such a new ass pull. I mean, mechanic.
I don't know. I want to see how you guys feel because I was reading this chapter and I just had this moment where I was like, Fujimoto's making them too likable to be villains.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the War Devil and Asa are going to fight Denji, but I think, like, I don't know. I don't necessarily know if they'll be allies. Like, I don't believe that. But it's like, he's making them way too fun and likable to just straight up be evil villains. Especially when you think about, at least, like I said, we're only 2 chapters in. It could change. You know, this is an ever-changing fucking system we got going here. You know, every week we're gonna get new shit. But it's like, so far the War Devil doesn't seem that bad. Like, the worst part
Yeah,
about
bro,
the
you
War
just
Devil,
gotta ignore the murder threats and the, world
well,
takeover
that's
plans.
the thing. This is the thing, right? They're murder threats, but they're treated as a joke.
Yes, I agree.
It's also
There's a
like,
hint of comedy to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And like, the War Devil has killed 2 people. It was a pedophile and a murderer.
Yeah, right?
So it's like the 2 people the War Devil have killed, like, were pieces of shit to begin with. And like I said, this could change. Maybe next chapter the War Devil just starts murking civilians, and I will completely just, admit I was wrong. But it's like, I don't know. I'm getting this weird sense that's like, I think they're being way too likable, especially like the scene, the meme scene. It's like, that's such a funny scene.
Yeah, right?
It's such a good scene.
How about I make you my boyfriend? Please no.
Please
Please
stop.
don't, Mom,
Please stop. I think it could lead to a situation. I don't know if y'all brought it up. I went to go pee real quick because damn, I had to go. I don't
bro,
know
you
if y'all
quick.
brought it up. Yeah, but I mean, the bathroom is 2 steps away from my room, so it's nothing crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it would lead to a situation where Asa maybe starts to like accept or like maybe even get along with the War Devil, and then the War Devil's like, all right, let's go murder. And she's like, wait, what? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it does like take a spin for a second where it's just like, oh, okay, like I'm actually getting along with this person. Okay, let's commit war crimes. Okay,
All right.
please not.
So, as someone with a keen insight into Fujimoto's mind,
Right.
Oh, let me know, bro.
what's going to happen is that they're going to keep being likable. Specifically, I think during the next chapter, or not next chapter, because next chapter is going to be them doing devil hunt stuff, but we're definitely going to see some of like Asa in her class where everyone hates her.
Yeah,
everyone
that's
hates
true. Yeah.
And the War Devil, it's like they're probably going to bully her a bit, fucking draw, I don't know, say like shithead on her desk or something.
Yeah.
Then the War Devil's going to take over and just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, thanks for sticking up for me back there. It's just like, I'm not gonna let anybody call me a shithead.
So we were bringing up last chapter. We were bringing up like the parallels between Asa's first chapter and Denji's first chapter, and so Zenith and our friend Sosuke started reading Chainsaw Man like a couple days ago, and
Oh,
he
did
was
he?
reading
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
reading these scenes.
Oh,
streaming.
fuck. I
Zenith
gotta
and Zenith
slide
and I
in one
were
of those
reading
streams.
it. We wanted to. I've been wanting to reread it anyway, so I was like watching
Yes,
his
sir.
screen, reading it. Fuck, man. If you don't remember, go reread that first chapter. There's so many fucking parallels between Denji and Asa. And you know what's a huge thing with Denji, especially early on, is the fact that his only friend, the only thing he cared about was a devil. And it's brought up multiple times, especially like in comparison to Aki, who fucking hates the devils because of the gun devil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, I think Asa, her only friend, her first friend, is going to be the War Devil.
Yep.
She's going to become friends with a devil, just like Denji did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's already been established that she hates devils and things like that and blah, blah, blah. I
Mhm.
think it is going to lead to a moment. Because even with, in the first chapter where Bucky, like, when he said her name, she was like, oh, shit, like, no one bothered to remember my name besides the teacher and the class president. And it wasn't like she was like, ew, get the fuck off me, don't touch me. She was like, oh, I see. So I was jealous
She
of all
wants
of them.
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wanted to be friends with them. Yeah, so I would not be surprised if her first friend was the War Devil. I would
Yeah, I
like
like that
that,
a
as
lot.
a matter of fact.
Like
I
I said,
already
I-
love them
I-
interacting with each other.
I don't know necessarily if they'll become just straight up full blown allies with Denji. It might be a bit more complicated than that. But at the very least, because the War Devil is still the War Devil, wants to bring back nuclear weapons, still has, at the very least, isn't a good guy yet. It's still not a good
Yeah.
person. But it's like, I think Asa might be able to rein it in. Like, there might be a moment where the War Devil's going to just straight up kill civilians. And Asa's like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Let's wait, let's not do that.
Yeah.
But then again, this is Chainsaw Man. Denji just fucking kills a lot of people.
I was about to say, we get to
It's
like
I
her
don't
a
know, the
lot,
morality of the
and
situation.
then Denji
is
kills her.
huge.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
know.
that'd make me sad. Damn, that make me sad. I feel like Asa and Denji will become friends in school. They realize their respective true identities. Would be cool. The inner conflict between Asa and the War Devil would be real interesting. That is also for
Yeah.
True City. Yeah.
Here's what's gonna happen.
I really like what's happening right now. Even though, because I saw people saying like, "Oh, bring back Denji. Like, let's see what's going on with Denji." It's
Nah,
like, look,
man, I like
I love
this.
Denji.
Yeah.
I love Denji. He's one of my favorite characters just ever. Bro, fucking just leave him out of it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting fucking great stuff right now. Like, this is really interesting.
Yes.
Asa's a great character. Asa has the potential to just straight up be one of the best characters in the series, up there with Denji, Makima, and all of them. It's like, just let it breathe a bit. You know what I mean? Like, we don't
Agreed.
need to immediately shove the MC back into every situation.
Agreed. Like, just
I see what you're saying, and
yeah,
I
I'm
do agree that there's potential there, but I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far. Or like, I mean,
So you want
he
Denji to
just
come
has-
back like
Like, you don't
immediately?
think she could be a good character?
Well, I mean, look, we're talking about the same level as Denji and Makima. Just
Yes.
after 2 chapters, it just feels like it's a slight exaggeration.
So-
is all.
I think
No,
her
she
setup-
isn't the
her
same
character-
level character. She might be though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like the setup with her character and the potential of her inner relationship with the War Devil and Denji and her role in the story going forward. I think there's potential there that she can be one of the best characters in the story on par
Oh,
with
yeah.
Denji and Makima.
Mhm.
I'm not saying she is right now, obviously. I'm just saying the setup is all there. And Fujimoto, I fully fucking trust that he could pull it off. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I fully believe that he's setting all this stuff up purposely so he'll fucking deliver on it later because he's a good fucking writer.
He's a god.
Yeah,
it's
that's also for true.
What do you
Nobody
think?
doesn't
So
like
do you
my
think, do you think Asa and the War Devil will become friends or anything like that?
Yeah.
It's tough to say. I mean, honestly, the way I'm looking at it right now, I can't see it happening because, like, clearly the War Devil's got her own agenda here going on. Something tells me she's going to be more or focused on fulfilling that than trying to be buddy-buddy. Right now, Asa's just a vessel. Nothing more, nothing less.
No,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
changed though.
that's how the relationship starts, you know. But
I mean,
it has the potential to change because Asa and the War Devil are already. This is the thing. They're having shtick. Like they're not joking with each other. Everything they're saying is completely serious. But the way Fujimoto is drawing it and paneling it and giving the mood is that it's supposed to be comedic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
this is banter.
even when she says like I'll fucking kill you, it's like yeah, that's supposed to be treated as like a oh shit, like that's kind of a. It's not super serious.
Yeah, it's sort of like a big sister being like, if you do that, I'm really gonna beat you up. I don't want to do it. I'm seriously gonna beat you up. No, you know, like
Yeah. Like I think the best moment that like shows that is the meme moment where she's like, "Shall I make you my boyfriend?" He says, "Nah, I'm good." Like the look
Nah,
on
I'm
Asuka's face where she's just completely like, "What the fuck?
Bro.
Why would you say that?"
I fucking love that panel too, because like I love the meme panel. That's great. But Yoshida just being like, "Nah, I'm good. Bye," and him just leaving. Like, I don't know why that fucking cracks
I love
me
that
up
we
now.
can just call it the meme panel.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
bro. Yeah, I love that panel. I do like too how Asa was thinking like, fuck, I should say something, like I should talk to somebody, I should do something, and the War Devil's like, nigga, I am you. I can hear your thoughts. Who are you going to tell? Like, what? You can't keep secrets from me, nigga. I'm you.
That's another reason why I think they'll end up becoming close, like becoming friends, because the War Devil can. It's one of those things where the War Devil is the War Devil, wants to bring back weapons, wants to kill Denji, wants to do all these horrible things. But we have seen time and time again, like we have seen, it's been proven that devils can be kind.
Mm-hmm.
Like devils can have genuine friendships and relationships with people, with humans.
I mean, Power is a straight up racist, and she's super nice to Denji and everybody else.
Yeah,
Like-
to do it.
Yeah.
it's not. It's completely in line with what the series has already set up. It's not even like a weird thing. Like it's not even like out there. It's like yeah, it's pretty fucking standard. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
happened before, and Fujimoto drew a lot of attention to it. Like especially like rereading the early on points, he talks about the fact that Denji was friends with the devil a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's harped on a lot.
And
like, early
fucking
on.
how much the Chainsaw Man, like the Chainsaw Man is like a devil that so many devils fear and revere, or they look up to, and all that nigga wanted was a hug, bro. Where's my hug at, head ass? That's all he wanted. So like
Yeah, he just like me for
Yeah, I definitely. It's gonna be a rocky one. I think they'll probably.
Oh yeah,
hate each
for
other. They'll
sure,
probably
for
fight a
sure,
lot.
yes, absolutely.
I think the shtick and the like funniness will wear off, and it will get serious at some point. We'll get some like dramatic highs, but I think ultimately they will end up coming out as friends by the end. Now their relationship with Denji is the one that's like I'm not super confident on whether or not they
Yeah.
become friends or allies or whatever. It's like I guess we'll have to wait and see. We don't know yet. Denji hasn't showed back up yet. I have to see the first interaction between Denji and Asa to like decide.
They are
could happen soon.
unfortunately.
Oh
They are
god,
unfortunately characters in Chainsaw Man. So once again, Denji could always just kill them.
I
He spent all
would.
this time
That's
liking them.
fully
And
true.
then they
That's
Cross-
true.
There was a
I can see
thing
it.
on
I can see
Twitter.
that happening.
Yeah.
There was a thing on Twitter where apparently Fujimoto, a fan, asked him like, "Please don't give Yoshida any more focus because if you do, you'll kill him."
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
When you mother saw that, I was like, damn, I
You would
gotta
do.
put this man in the
Yeah.
Speaking
Bro.
of Return of Yoshida, let's go.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Shouts out.
Motherfucker
Shouts
came
out
back.
Yoshida, man.
Yoshida is
Everyone
so-
doubted it. Everyone was like, bro, where's Yoshida? Like, we gotta see him. Like, where is he? And here he is.
Bro, everyone
He's
except for
back.
that one person who sent the letter and they saw this chapter, they said, fuck! No!
man. No, my favorite
Damn
character.
it.
Why is he back?
Damn it! But yeah,
Yoshida's gonna die next chapter. That'd be
oh
funny
my
as fuck.
god, no, Yoshida's probably going to flex. Yoshida's probably going to
he's
go
gonna be cool.
crazy, yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna be really cool next chapter.
Yeah, especially, I mean, like, throwing hands with Quan Chi, even for a little bit, I don't know, that nigga kind of schnice.
Yoshida's pretty cool. I think he's cool. I like him.
Yeah,
Plus, I really I like seeing the school life. Like, I like getting this, like, the school bits. Like, we haven't gotten this at
we
all. I
get
think it's
it, you
interesting.
like Slice of Life series.
Yes,
I do too.
bro. Yes,
I
bro.
do too.
I remember,
That's
we
not a
watched
shot, I
that.
do.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
think,
I would love to see a fucking scene where they meet Denji and Denji, they hit him with the "Shall I make you my boyfriend?" and Denji thinks back to all the women in his life and he's like, "Nah, I'm good.
Fuck no.
I'm
woman
good."
knows to kill him.
Yeah,
Bitch, I got a daughter now. I can't be wasting time.
I don't
think
have
it's one of
time
those
for
things
pussy.
where This world is so interesting. I like seeing just mundane shit and how it's portrayed. Like, just
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
to school. I like seeing the way these characters interact with the devils that are just the reality
Like
in this world.
I
Mhm.
think that's another part of just rereading the early parts is it's like devils just exist and everyone just sort of has to deal with it. Like everyday people can just fucking
Bro,
run
there
into
was a
one, and
fucking
that's it.
what?
They're dead.
There was a fucking sea cucumber devil just out and about before power killed
Yeah.
it. There was a guy just like, "Oh, there's a cucumber devil out here. I'll take it down." It's like, what the fuck? It's like this random ass joint. God damn. All right, cool. But yeah, that is definitely a good
part
point.
of it- Yeah, I know I wasn't here for when the first new Chainsaw Man chapter came out, but it's cool. Like, yeah, the world is super interesting, especially you know how like the high school in anime is, where like every school looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's that one scene where Asa and the president are on the like roof. And it's like that would normally be where it's like, oh, you know, it's just like free sky and whatnot. But instead, they're just surrounded by buildings.
And they're,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
dilapidated and
These like
shittily made.
lean-to shanty ass like just
That is true.
fucking shitty
Yeah.
buildings. And it's like, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're built illegally.
The idea that like it's illegal, it's like, well, you know, fucking devils are gonna destroy it anyways. Why would we make nice buildings?
Yeah, fuck it, right?
We'll
Who
make this shit
cares?
out of tinfoil and be happy for it.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit. They'll be gone in a couple months anyway. Fuck it.
Mhm.
So I have a question for Xena.
Oh, okay.
I know, shocking.
Professor
I
Chainsaw.
never talked to this man. I try to, pretend he doesn't exist, but
You
That's
got yeah.
true.
Dude,
that's
I
one
think you would
instance I do.
overcome your blood feud.
Yeah, I need to ask him a question. Who the fuck is that bitch on the last page? Do we know who she is, or is she a new
Okay.
character?
She is a new character, but a lot of
Okay.
people say she looks very similar to this one devil hunter in the International Assassins arc. So there's this one dude. I think he controls the Stone Devil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes, don't know. Because
Straight up,
I immediately
she
know
just
who you're
looks
talking
like
about.
a female version of him.
You think
That's
maybe she's his
true.
daughter?
I would say daughter or sister, depending on how old he is. It's kind of hard to
Okay.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I saw her, I was like,
No,
she
actually,
looks
no.
super familiar.
Actually, no, I'd be more inclined to say sister, because there's no way someone in his profession is living long enough to have a kid.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. That's for Trucity and also
It's one of those things
Trucity.
where she could just be a completely new character, but it's like I
doubt
don't
it.
know. The way the panel is like presented, it's like I don't know, isn't it like a weird way to introduce like a brand new character?
It is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe I'm looking too much into it, but the way it's drawn, it makes me want to think that like, oh, these are clearly two characters we know, and then Asa standing next to them, because it's like, yeah, Yoshida we know, and then the other girl, and it's like, well, she looks like a character, you know what I mean? Like, she looks like someone that like exists before this chapter, which I didn't know if she did or not.
She looks like a character.
So
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
usually-
like someone who'd
It's
be in the
usually
story
what
or
character
something.
designers are like trying to go for.
She
Oh,
looks
shit.
like a character.
I just found out. I just looked it up. The name of the guy who's probably she's related to. It's fucking Kusakabe.
Oh shit!
Ah.
Real shonen connected to real shonen. Oh my god, we love to see it. This is a beautiful day for everybody.
How'd this man not get a volume cover?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, they look identical. There's
Right.
no fucking way. I forgot what he looked like, so I looked him up real quick. That dude looks fucking identical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's introduced in the exact same page Yoshida's introduced.
Oh really?
Yeah.
God
When
damn.
Makima,
All right.
When Makima's introducing Denji to Yoshida, the other two, one of them is that guy, Kusakabe.
Oh. God damn. All right. Well, hey.
Neat.
Yeah. Nice little throwback there.
Mm.
Respect.
That was-
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he's dead. Forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he got
I'm
murdered.
sorry.
Here's the thing, Zenith. I didn't remember what he looked like. I remembered he died.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember he got
I immediately
murdered.
remembered that he fucking died.
Yeah.
I knew Yoshida was the only one that survived.
In my heart, I think to myself, like, all right, part 1 of Chainsaw Man was like, pretty gruesome. I bet this time around, characters are sticking around. Because that kind of makes sense, That's like that
He can't
Attack
just
on
keep
Titan.
killing off his cast.
Yeah, that's
continually.
the Attack on Titan mindset, where it's like the beginning of the series, it's a fucking revolving door, and then it like calms down for a while.
Yeah.
There's only like one major death every once in a while. But it's also like, well, she is alive, and you know how Fujimoto hates that in his character.
Damn, she finna get body bag next chapter, bro.
I'm not making any comments on this guy, but it seems to be a trait he does not find desirable in a woman.
Is
being
this
alive.
character alive? Cringe.
In my manga, come
How
on.
dare they?
Even if we look at like his fucking the one shots, it's like the one about the kid who embarrassed himself on YouTube is the only one where no one dies.
Bro, he
So-
died of
so far-
embarrassment.
So far, the track record is bad. We are at like single-digit % as far as characters that survive. Can't believe fucking Kishibe made it to the end of part 1. I thought that motherfucker was dead.
Thought that motherfucker was cooked, I ain't gonna lie. But shouts out to him. Hey, shouts out to him. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows?
I think definitely we're gonna get a lot of returning characters.
Yeah.
That's the fun. This is fun, right?
Yeah.
Like having all.
Yeah, it's good. I'm having
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
I would argue it's more fun because what's essentially happened is that we got the time skip. The only series I think that's done something similar is God of High School after Ragnarok. But it's like,
Oh yeah,
it's
I can see that.
fun.
That's a very good comparison.
to look at how like through the eyes of a new character, because it's like she doesn't give a shit what like Denji is doing. So it makes sense that we're not like going looking for Denji, we're looking for Chainsaw Man, and she's gonna happen to find him along the way. It's like she doesn't know who like Kishibe is. She just met Yoshida. Like it's fun to get this like outside perspective on characters that we know, see what they're up to. And the interesting thing about this series in particular is that unlike most others, there's so few characters that each one feels special.
Yeah.
Like we are maybe getting the sister of a guy who died, who's I didn't even remember, and I think that that's cool. Like that's how desperate. That's how desperate for cast we
I'm
are.
really happy that he moved to Jump Plus because that gives him a lot more freedom to do the things that he wants to do. Because when you're in the main magazine, it's different. Like you got to kind of conform to like what the readers want and like what the management wants you to do, which obviously you still have to. It's still a business, but in Jump Plus, they definitely, you can tell that they have a bit more freedom, because it's like I would fucking cry if it's like 2 more chapters we get of Asa being the main character, and then it's revealed that like, oh, the fans in Japan don't like Asa, and then she just gets kind of backseated.
Oh god, yeah.
And Denji comes back as like the main character.
That
for, like,
would
a long
break
time.
my fucking heart, man.
I don't think Fujimoto's the type of. I don't get the impression out of all the stuff I've read that I don't think he's the type of writer that would do that. I think he would rather just write what he wants to write. But also, it's like, it is a business. It's like, ultimately, you have to do what the readers want.
Like, literally, when he was first trying to get this series, like, off the ground, he had to fight just to, like, make it so Denji has the design he has. Because he kept being told he looks like a villain.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
This entire point might just be moot, because it's like Japanese people are horny. They might love Asa, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just genuinely. I would not be shocked if Asa's just like blowing up in Japan and they really like her. I hope so.
Good.
'Cause,
As she
I
should
like
be,
Asa.
yeah.
I want to see her
think-
continue.
That is hard to think though, is that dude, fucking Chainsaw Man is gospel right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I don't
He
think
can do
that.
no wrong. He can't.
I
miss. He's-
don't think that Fujimoto can get pushed around so easily. Not as a not as an author, and especially not now. Because I mean, God, if we thought if Fujimoto could be pushed into like conventional like tropes, then we wouldn't have Fire Punch.
Yeah, I was about to say. I want to see some Fire Punch type shit in part 2, honestly. Like, I want to see how crazy he can
then
make
the series
story
would
go.
be bad. We don't want that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I forgot we were
I had to
speaking
bring
to
y'all
them.
back. I had to bring y'all
I
back.
forgot someone couldn't see the vision.
Yeah, bro, I saw the vision. I just wasn't with the vision. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think it was a good vision.
He
It's
was
like a comic
blinded
book
by
kill.
it, bro.
Now I say, wait a minute. Listen, that's okay, bro. Do you have the volumes? You're not a real fan anyway.
That's true.
Do you have the volumes?
What a tragedy.
If you don't buy the
Anyway,
volumes to your least favorite
I
series,
think-
then you're not a real hater.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't think we should stop talking about this. But I think we've gone over everything. Thank you, by the way, Croc. We appreciate it. I think we've gone over everything for this chapter. Everything and more.
Yeah.
Before anyone takes it seriously, no, you don't have to buy manga volumes to be a real fan. Just to clarify that. No, you don't. You're fine. Yes, you are fine. Yeah, you're fine. Do not worry. But anyway,
I do just actually want to say how fucking funny it is that Yoshida is just gonna be a part of some high school Devil Hunters club. Like he's top class. Like he's really good. Makima considered him like a major asset.
yeah.
And he's just here bumming around with high schoolers.
He's like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, Yoshida's like what, 15, 16?
I know he's in high
He's
school.
sick.
So,
Yeah, I think like
This
16.
motherfucker is so tall.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
He's big. He's got big.
Bro, it's all by what standard? Because Asa's a Japanese high school girl. She's probably like 4 foot.
I don't know. He was like the same height as Quan Chi, wasn't he?
Yeah, around the same
yeah.
height.
He also boxed with her too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a solid 5'6". Just fucking built like
Yeah,
a
you know,
fucking brick
yeah,
house.
Let me
He's
Google
fucking-
this. Let me
he's the
Google
same
it.
height.
I can look this up.
Some
Okay.
lady from China. Yeah, you know, maybe I'm not.
Yeah, Chinese people are known to be very tall. That's true.
Yoshida, let's see.
I am not seeing his height at all. It might just not be given.
Bro, it's not giving me
Tell
his
me
height,
he's-
it's giving me his size. I don't know what that
Fucking
means.
telling
though.
you, he's.
Which one?
Bro, you know exactly.
Yeah, I'm not
he's 5'6",
seeing it.
5'7".
I'm not
5'7"
seeing
on a
it.
good day.
Okay, apparently Denji's 5'7", so that's something. Kishibe is like 5'8".
I like
Hang on,
how-
characters I'm looking for.
I like how most wikis have like, status and it says if they're alive or dead, but like Like the Chainsaw Man wiki has that shit spoiler tagged.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
that's all you can do.
Ishibe's 5'8".
Damn.
Bro,
That
A
just
king.
fucking like sunk in.
yeah.
Fucking
Oh, man.
manlet ass, bro.
Bro, don't go into my
I still love
man.
him. I still love him, bro.
No, that actually fucking kills me because it's like
Yeah, no, it
he's
fucking
so
hit.
imposing, but I would look down on him if I met him.
Literally, we could not look eye to eye. I would have to look down if I looked at this man.
Oh
Like,
my
I-
god.
Oh my
like it's not a
fucking
big
God.
difference, but like it's
You
it'd
gotta
be
do my
noticeable.
boy like
Bro,
this.
okay,
Damn.
there's no goddamn way because this thing says that fucking Makima's 5'3". Ain't no
Ain't no
goddamn
fucking
way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
We got
fucking
them
way.
One Piece tights, bro. Them shit's inconsistent, bro.
God damn,
They're
Sean.
shrinking and growing. It depends on the sunlight. They get a good day in the sun, they grow a bit.
Yeah, right. We had a good day in the sun. I'm
You
a
got the
little
fucking
bit taller.
7-inch bumps.
Oh shit. But anyway, I think we've talked enough. I'm ready to get out of here. Do you fellas have
Yeah.
anything you want to say to the people before we head out?
Enjoy every Chainsaw Man character while you have them.
Can you reiterate real quick? We got next week we will have a full 5-chapter podcast. So that
Yes,
should be fun.
sir. Yes, sir.
Be a long
Right,
one, be a
you're
bit
talented.
chaotic.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
probably have a
gonna be.
lot to say on fucking
Woo.
Black Clover. So
Yeah, we'll have a lot to say
Maybe
on
some
One
rants.
Piece, Black Clover. Oh, please don't make me rant, Black Clover. Fuck.
It's okay, I'll have you covered, man.
Oh, don't make me do this, man. Don't ruin my life.
I will literally do it for you.
Yeah, man. Don't
Anyways, my
forget- don't
commission
forget to
rate.
Real Shonen is back.
Don't do it.
Fake
Real,
Shonen is
real
back.
Shonen is
Fake
back.
Shonen.
Fake Shonen is back. It's just.
Don't forget this.
You're
I'm gonna
like
go
this
in with
is
hope.
All of our questions to Sky Cadet 13.
Hey,
and
guys.
Twitter.
I lost. I know now.
Yes. All right, we're signing off now. Goodbye. Bye bye.